Alright guys, I'm back with my second video in this series, and tonight I'm going to be showing you the difference of what that cup speaker actually sounds like compared to mine. So, on my previous cup speaker I showed you I had an uninsulated copper wire on there, which was this one, but that's not going to work too well because the charges are just going to jump right across and not actually make it into an electromagnet. So I took that one off, and I put one similar to this on there, which is the same copper wire, but it's insulated. And then I wrapped it around a coil, and taped it up. And so I've put that on the speaker right up here. Now I have this hooked up to my amplifier again, and I'm going to be playing the same song so that you will be able to hear the same differences in what it sounds like comparatively. So I'm going to get that queued up. Alright, it should be playing. I'm going to put the magnet near it again. This is again the cow magnet, or the bar magnet that we've been using. So when I put this magnet next to it, it will create a speaker. And as you can hear, it's a little bit clearer because there isn't anything moving to be able to scratch against anything. So that's why mine wasn't as clear, because it had moving parts in it. This one's obviously not as loud. And you see, if I move the magnet around, it changes how loud it is. And if you notice, when I put it on the ground, it gets a little bit louder, actually. So as you can see, it's not all that loud. Alright, now I'm going to show you how loud my speaker is. So I'm going to disconnect this one, and I'm going to come in, and I'm going to connect mine in, so that you can see the differences in the sound. Alright then, I fixed mine, and now it's working again. So I'm going to connect that up. Alright, it's all connected up. And let me press play. And I fixed it so it actually is going to sound a little bit better, because right in here, if the camera will focus, you will see that I made the voice coil so it's not touching the magnet anymore, which allowed the current to travel right across the magnet to the next terminal, which doesn't work too well. And it works a lot better now. And if you can see, I'll keep the camera steady, you can see the speaker moving right here. You can see the speaker moving. And as a matter of fact, I'll show you another type of song. This, as you know, is a dubstep song, or in this case, it's actually a bass hunter song. So it will have a lot of bass in it. You'll be able to see the cone moving. And if you look over here, you'll see it's smoking, which is not good. That means that stuff is melting. I don't know if you can see it. Yep, you can see the smoke just right there. So I'm actually going to stop that, because that's not good when it starts smoking like that. And as a matter of fact, that's very hot. Never mind, I'm not going to touch that. Alright then. I actually have another type of speaker that I've made that I will show to you, so that you can hear what those speakers sound like as well. And that is actually right here. What I've done is I've taken a little end of a spool, one of those cardboard spools that has rope on it, and I've put a membrane of tape over it, And then I've taped a voice coil inside there, and these are my terminals right here to connect. Alright, I'm going to connect that up. Alright then, and I'm going to press play. And you'll notice this one also has good sound. And you can hear the bass in this one. That's the tape vibrating. Alright then, so those are some of the different speakers I've made. You can also just take something like this little coil here, connect that up, and if you put your magnet in there, I can feel this vibrating. You can't really hear it, so I will conveniently have a box. Ta-da! Have a convenient box. Just put that on the box. You have another speaker. And actually, if I were to put this up against the microphone, you hear that it actually produces sound. So, yep. There you have it. Those are some of the different types of speakers. This same property is used in your little vibration speakers. They basically just have one of these in there, very much smaller, and then when you put it up against something, it amplifies. Yep. Alright there you have it. The difference between the cup speaker and my speaker. As you could hear, my speaker was a little bit louder and a little bit clearer now that I've fixed it. And also it's a little bit better because you don't have to hold the magnet. Alright then. Thanks guys.